I was interested in going to the University of Northwestern Ohio because I was into engines and just kind of a gearhead to start with. My first truck was a 1988 Ford F Super Duty, and me and a couple friends would always play with extra horsepower, so we got like a Banks turbo kit and put that on and turned the injection pump up ourselves, and ended up going into needing clutches. And that brought me to UNOH. I wanted to learn more about how to make that vehicle run better, how to repair that vehicle. At UNOH, I had classes from 6:30 to 11:30, and I ended up working at Enterprise Engine Performance. And the owner of that company really looked to me to run that and learn how to machine all those parts and everything at that point. And looked at transitioning away from that. I got a little CNC Bridgeport mill and self-taught myself everything from that, just playing with it and making parts and figuring out how that operated. As the machine shop developed, we were having trouble getting the product that we wanted. So we would have an engine failure that would cause issues, and then we could not get support. We could not get a machine shop to make what we wanted. They couldn't make it fast enough. They couldn't make adjustments that they needed. So then we started bringing that kind of stuff in-house and making those adjustments ourselves. As we had an engine failure or a problem, we would develop the next product just to fix that issue. D&J Precision pretty much works on just high-performance diesel engines. We specialize in the Cummins engine. Almost everyone in the diesel performance industry ends up with some of our stuff at times. We do a lot of work for Fire Punk diesels. Our whole billet engine that we made for the Cummins engine is all done for Fire Punk to start with. They're the ones that really desired that lighter weight and more power. We had problems with blocks splitting, coming apart on the dyno. I think there's a good video of that. That was one of our engines. And so we developed a block that was stronger and lighter weight all at the same time for those guys. UNOH was a school that didn't just show you how to do it. We got a lot more of a foundation as to how things worked. It wasn't just replacing brake pads and replacing shocks and replacing those things. So we had diesel fuels classes that taught us the combustion, that taught us how the fuel system worked, taught us all of that stuff. So we had a lot more of a foundation as to how everything worked. So then you can actually diagnose problems and solve problems as opposed to just changing parts. Hands-on is very important. Knowing tools, knowing how to use tools, very important. Actually getting your hands dirty and taking things apart, seeing how they work, and putting them back together. UNOH was great with that. We had transmission cases that we would pull apart, transmissions, engines. We had labs where we would take engines completely apart, learn how to measure them, learn how to diagnose failures. That's all stuff that I've used to this day in my business. I mean, class didn't seem like class really so much when I was there. It was a lot more hands-on and pulling vehicles apart and suspensions and transmissions and everything. The advice I would give to any students coming up is just to not be afraid to do it. There's a lot of people that are scared that they're going to fail, and being scared that you're going to fail isn't really a way to look at life. Failure's part of it. I mean, you're going to fail more times than you're going to succeed. Most people only see the successes, but they don't see the failures. Just follow your passion. If that's what you're into and you enjoy it, go for it. I mean, make your work something that you're proud of at the end of the day and that you want to do.